show you how to make a really simple herbal oil. This is calendula oil. This is calendula. This is what it looks like dried. And this is what it looks like fresh. It's very easy to grow in your garden. I grow lots of it in my garden. Like yellow colors, this orange one, the seed is actually from Sweden. What you do is you just dry the head. You just pick them and dry the head. And so you can make the oil from either the fresh flower or the dried flower. It makes a really good oil from the dried flower, as sometimes this has like a lot of moisture in it, but it still is a good oil. If you do want to make it from fresh, like just macerate the flowers a little bit to open up some of the oils in the flowers and the properties. Once you macerate it, that's what you would put in your calendula flower like that into the oil. But we're going to do a dried herbal oil because it's very simple. So basically you're just going to fill your jar almost half full. And you just have to remember about dried herbs will take up more of the liquid oil compared to fresh herbs. So you always want to make sure that all the herb is covered. This is organic sunflower oil. So then you're just going to pour this and cover up your herb. And then you're going to cap it. And you're going to store this for about 4 weeks. There's different ways you can do it. Some people like to put it in a brown bag and put it on a windowsill so it gets a little bit of warmness, heats up the oil a little bit, and then draws out the properties more. But some people don't like to heat up the oil at all, so they'll put it in a dark place that's not too hot, but that is dark and cool and dry. And then you're going to strain it. You just get any kind of filter, funnel, and then use a non-bleached coffee filter. You could also use muslin cloth. And then you're just going to pour the herb in here and let it drip slowly. And at the end you can squeeze this, or you can do a system like if you have something like this. Just a jar, any kind of jar, that has a narrower neck. Put in some non-bleached paper and just pour all the oil and just let it take its time to go through. After all the oil is in here, then you'll just pour it in another jar like this, another empty jar, or a bottle even that you can store it in. And then you'll see in the next segment how great it is to use this herbal oil. You can use it in salves, and it creates a great salve. You can also just use it like this as it is and just put it on your hands, any kind of rough places, because calendula, what it does is it softens the skin. It's known as the healing herb, and it's one of the best herbs for the skin. It's great for babies and children because it's so gentle, and it's just great all-around herb for the skin. So I hope you try this herbal oil and watch our next segment on how to use this herbal oil to make an herbal salve. And here's your calendula oil.